Okay, this is unit number 4. What is the lecture?
Trees.
Some charts for multipliers that we will see. Okay, so this is what we have seen in the last class. We have derived in the SEM chart. Multiplier control unit. Okay. Now, once we have a multiplier control unit, we can generate the hardware based on the state table. Okay. So, for example, in previous the digital electronics course that we have seen that whenever we have a state diagram, it is possible to develop the state table from that, and we can develop the hardware. Similarly, here also, when we have a state diagram is something like this. Sorry, state SM chart is something like this. From this SM chart, we can develop the state table. Okay, so the brief understanding of the state table is I'm showing here. I think better I'll write here. Okay. Okay. Next, state table. So actually, we can write all these things with the help of basic information. State table. This is the state table that we can generate. How did we get this information? So this is we have derived based on the fundamental understanding of the SM chart as a sequential block. Okay, so as we have seen in the previous class that so uh, any digital system is comprised of one is control unit, the second one is data path unit. Okay, data path unit. So generally the control unit we have to represent it in the form of SM charts. Okay, SM charts. So actually the or before going to this one, we can simply say that it is actually a sequential circuit. sorry. Sequential circuits. So this can be represented by effectively by using the SM charts. Okay. Now, what is the SM chart? What is the state sequential circuit is all about? It is actually it consisting of a combinational block, right? Combinational block, and should have a memory element, right? Memory. So everybody knows that there is a primary input here for this one, and we can generate the primary output for this one. So take some part of this one and connect it as a present state to this one. Altogether, we can consider as it is a sequential device. Okay. Now, so let us apply this concept to this our multiplier. Okay. So what is the size of this multiplier actually? Sorry, what is the size of this memory element here actually? That is decided by how many number of states are there in your state diagram. 1, 2, 3, and 4 states. So we have 4 states are there, right? 4 states are there. So for that 4 state, how many bits that are required for 4
Two.
state means 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So therefore, how many bits that we have used here? 2 bits, right? 2 bits for each and every combination. We are using the 2 bits. So that's the reason why it consisting of 2 bits. It consisting of 2 bits, right? Of course, the clock is there and everything is also there for the memory. So this is the information you should know. And the second information is that, so what type of memory elements that we use in memory? Okay, generally we use D flip-flops as is used to construct memory elements. Okay, generally D flip-flops are used for memory. Okay, that's what we can say. So for example, 2 flip-flops means something like this. For example, simple notation I'm writing here. For example, here we have one memory. Here is one D flip-flop. It's a D flip-flop 1. It's a D flip-flop 2, for example, or 0 and 1, for example. Flip-flop. For example, we have 2 flip-flops. D flip-flop 0. Next one is D flip-flop 1. Okay, or for the sake of simplicity, I'm writing this one also structure so that without having any difficulty, we can understand this one. So we have a one memory element here. Here we have another memory element. Okay, so D0 let us consider, D1 let us consider, which means the D flip-flops. Okay, so we take some input here and connect it here. Okay, for example, this is called A plus, for example. Next state is identified by A plus generally. So the next state for this one is B plus. What is the present state? A. What is the present state? For example, B. Normally Q plus Q, Q naught plus Q1 plus we will write. For the sake of simplicity, I have written in the test table, I am using the words called A plus, B plus, and A, something like this. That's the reason why. Okay. So here it is connected. Here is also it is connected. The primary input is actually a X signal. The primary output is actually a Y signal. It is actually combinational circuit. So this is what actually the inside of the state diagram, right? So in this concept, we can understand that. So that I have done here. Okay. So normally, all the information that I have given is based on why we are using the A plus, why we are using the B plus. For that reason, I have explained those many things. Okay. Okay, fine. Now let us consider S naught state. Directly, let us develop this state diagram. Okay, sorry, state table. Okay, this is called a state table, as I mentioned that. Okay, so each and every state we are assigning the state, and an assignment is by 2 bits, 0, 0, 0, 1. For example, it's 1, 0, it is 1, 1. Okay. Now, for example, you are there in the S naught state, which means that we have to consider that the state is actually 0 0. Okay, in that particular state, for example, st is equal to 0, st is equal to 0, what should be the next state? Next state is also the same as the present state, right? So that's the reason why I'm using 0 0 is the present state. Next state will be 0 0, which means that simply I have written here in this way. S naught state lo unnaru. Okay, st అనేది 0 ఉంది, for example 0, then where you have to go? You should be there remains in the same state. Okay, that means the next state could be the same state. For example, if you are not s naught, st is equal to 1 లో ఉన్నారు, then ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తారు? So from this diagram you can easily understand, right? So from this diagram you can easily understand where you have to go. If the start signal is equal to 1, you will go to state number 2. State number 2, provide that the load signal must be high. Okay, so for example, that's what we are writing here. So for example, you are in the state of s0, s naught state, and the start signal is equal to 1, and we have to go to the next state called 0 1. Okay, but load signal must be high. Of course, as I mentioned that previously, load is output, sh is an output, add is output, done is output. These are the necessary signals that must required for the data path signal, data path circuit. Okay, so this discussion we have already done. Okay, so except all these things, except load, all our remains are 0. Fine. Is it completed? So s naught is completed, right? ఇక్కడ వరకు అయిపోయింది అంటే ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ పాయింట్ ఇస్ ఓవర్. సో ఎస్ నాట్ సంబంధించిన ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అయిపోయింది. ఓకే, నౌ వీ నీడ్ టు థింక్ అబౌట్ S2. ఓకే, సో S1 గురించి డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. సో ఇప్పుడు S1 ఏం చెప్తుంది మనకి? సో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ ఇన్ S0 state, sorry S1 state, there is a different possibilities that we can see, but the possibilities are based on M signal, right? It's depending upon M. So now if S1 is equal to 0 1 state, no need to consider about the ST, no need to consider and we have to consider for M signal. So if M is equal to 0, M is equal to 0, the output will be SH must be 1, and we have to check again the K value. Again we need to check the K value, and the K value is equal to 0 then, if the K value is equal to 0. So this is the way that I am talking about. This is the way where it has to go. Then next stage should be S1. So next stage should be S1 is nothing but 0 1. So that means the same state it should be, but SH should be logic 1, but remaining all are logic 0. Okay, one part is over. So the second part is actually, so ఇది ఇటు కూడా వెళ్ళొచ్చుగా. M is equal to 0 అవుతుంది, K is equal to 1 అయితే ఇక్కడ కూడా రావచ్చుగా, and we have to go in this direction also, it can move, right? So therefore the second case is 0 0 na unnaru. So K 0, M is 0, then K is equal to 1. So what we have to do? So you have to go to the state called S11. Okay, so therefore the next state is equal to 1 1 state వెళ్తుంది, and again SH is equal to 1, remaining all are 0. అంతే కదా? సో ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ అప్ టు ద పాయింట్. సో ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడ కూడా రావచ్చు, ఈ స్టేట్కి కూడా రావచ్చు, రైట్? So this right left hand side things are completed. We have to think about right hand side for the S1 again. Okay, now the next one is, if you are there in the same state, if you find that M is equal to 1, okay, then it has to go to 1 0 state. So it has to go to 1 0 state, provided M should be 1. There you cannot find K value. So in the diagram you can find there is no K value in this particular path. Okay, ఈ path నుంచి path వెళ్ళడానికి K తో dependency లేదు. So I don't want to think about that one. So remaining all are same. So only add signal must be 1, remaining all are 0. Now if you are there in S2 state, for example, now ఈ state లో ఉన్నారనుకోండి మీరు. So the next one is, you are there in S2 state, 1 0. That means that the name I have given is 1 0 is the bits that are using to represent S2 state. సో ఈ స్టేట్లో కనుక మీరు కేని డిపెండ్ అయ్యి ఉంది. సపోజ్ కే ఈస్ ఈక్వల్ టు 0 అనుకోండి, ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తారు? యూ షుడ్ బి రిమైన్స్ ఇన్ ద సారీ షుడ్ గో టు ద S1 state. S1 is quoted with 0 1. But remember that, is there any signal has to generated? So just you have to remember that if you are there in the S2 state, SH is equal to 1. Whenever you are there in the S2 state, default you have to fix that SH is equal to 1. Okay, and remaining things are going to. So here also 1 0, K is equal to 1, and you should go to K is equal to 1 అయితే ఇటు వెళ్తుంది. Then this is the value. And if you're there in the S3 state, okay, if you are in 1 1, if you are observed, if it is 1 1 state, and without checking anything, it has to go to S0 state. So you have to go to S0 state. There you can find that if you are there in this particular S3 state, the done signal must be 1. Okay, so this is how we can generate the state table from the SM chart. Okay, so it's very simple. Only thing is that based on idea, we have to generate the SM chart. From the SM chart, the state table is very simple. Remaining things are as usual. We know how to generate the A plus signal, B plus signal, what exactly the equations. For example, I mentioned that here is a combination circuit. What exactly the meaning of the combination circuit, how I can generate it. All these things can be done with the help of this state table. Okay, so can we develop the mathematical equations for the A naught for outputs? The output equations. The output equations. So ఎవరైనా చెప్పగలరా అవుట్పుట్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ ఏమవుతాయి? For example, remove all these things for simplicity. Min terms ఏముంటాయి మనకి ఇక్కడ? For example, A plus I want to write. What are the min terms? That means wherever you find the min terms for the A plus, that inputs are responsible. Okay, for the first one, what is the responsible one? This is the responsible vector. Okay, so how do I write now? A complement B dot M complement dot K. Are you agree with me? ఎట్లా రాసాను మీకు అర్థమైందా? So you can see here is the logic 1. A plus is logic 1. If you want to get the output A plus is equal to 1, this input is responsible, this input and this input and this input is responsible. So that is the input combination I have written. Similarly, I want to have this one. So this one is important. That means that A complement B into M. Plus another one is also there. In that case, A B dot K. Okay. Similarly, we can generate for the B plus.
Sir,
Next,
A
we
B
have to
complement case.
Yeah, Babu.
A B complement case, sir. Last one.
Last lana. A B complement exactly. Thank you. Similarly, for B plus also you can write the B plus. I'll write for load signal. For the load signal, what is the mathematical equation for the load signal? So this is important. A complement B complement ST. For add signal, SH signal, 4 things are there. For SH, this is 4 min terms are there. We have to write the 4 min terms information. Okay, SH also you can write it. Add signal ఏమవుతుంది? Add is only here only. So this the input is responsible. Therefore, A complement B M. So similarly for the done signal, what is the mathematical equation is responsible? A into, right? Second we రాయాలా. So these things we have to write. Okay, we have to write. So now everything is known. Okay, then we can develop the mathematical equation from it. So therefore, um, of course, the outputs are for this one is not only single output. Okay, you can see here is not output. The output kada ikkada same outputs vaste manaki ikkada. Any guess? The output is a plus b plus already known. Next we have a load. Load is one output. As sh is one output. ఇంకొక అవుట్పుట్ ఏమొస్తుంది? Add is one output. Done is one output. Okay, is it clear? What is the input for this one? X is the input or what? X case lo input kaane kaadu.
A B.
Inputs for this one is A and B. Very good. That's it. అర్థమవుతుందా? సో ఇప్పుడు కాంబినేషన్ సర్క్యూట్ ఏమవుతుంది మనకి? సో కాంబినేషన్ సర్క్యూట్ is actually comprised of only these 4 parameters. అంతేనా? So it is comprised of only these 4 parameters. Okay, and these two are required for combinational block memory. Okay, so therefore taking the inputs of A and B and K, of course one input is there here. What is the input for this one? Anybody? A and B ఒక ఇన్పుట్ అయితే ఇంకొక ఇన్పుట్ ఏమున్నాయి మనకి?
Start.
Yeah, start signal, M signal, K signal. So the inputs here is that start signal, K signal, and M signal. These are the inputs. అర్థమవుతుందా బాబు? That's it. So accordingly we can develop the hardware for the sequential circuit for the multiplier control unit. Is there any doubt in this so far?
No.
Now how do we write a program for this one? Okay, so give me for 5 minutes, I will complete this one. So for the sake of simplicity, I am copying this one. Okay, so Verilog program we can start here for the multiplier control unit. Multiplier control unit Verilog code. Okay na? So as we have seen, this is what actually the multiplier. Okay, so then inputs ఏమున్నాయి బాబు మనకి? Of course there is a clock is available for each and everything. Forget about reset signal for the time being. Only the clock is available for that one. So the clock is available, ST is available, K, M, load. What are the things? SH, load, SH, add, done. Clear? Ravi, that much అర్థమైందా? So we are
Yes.
taking, this is the diagram. Okay, so this is actually our main functionality. For example, here we write control unit of multiplier. Okay, so what are the inputs here for this one? K, ST is one input, K is one input, M is one input, clock is one input, output is load, SH, add, done, right? So this is all about the control unit related information. Okay, and everything we know that it needless to say this how to write all these things. ఇక్కడ ఇది కూడా ఒక ప్రావిజన్ ఉంటుంది. మనకి ఇట్లా రాయకుండా మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే ఇట్లా రాసేవాళ్ళం. ఇన్పుట్ క్లాక్ కామా ఎస్టీ కామా కే ఎం లోడ్ సంథింగ్ ఇట్లా రాసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోయేవాళ్ళం. బట్ ఇనిషియల్ డేస్లో ఇట్లా రాసేవాళ్ళు. లేటర్ ద Verilog is giving a provision of using the comma for the different inputs combinations. Okay, don't worry about it. Next, Since we are writing the behavioral modeling, okay, all the outputs are represented by register data type. Is right here. Register. Here also we can write a simply register, add, sh, load, comma, done. ఇట్లా కూడా రాసుకోవచ్చు. Okay, these are the outputs for the block, right? Now, so this is actually normally we will call it as a next state. This is called next state, ns. These two things we can call it generally next state. This is called present state. Okay, so please remember that. సో ఆ సిచ్యువేషన్ ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తున్నారంటే ప్రజెంట్ స్టేట్ని స్టేట్గా రాశారు, ఇక్కడేమో నెక్స్ట్ స్టేట్ని డైరెక్ట్గా నెక్స్ట్ స్టేట్ అని వర్డ్స్ రాశారు. ఓకే, ఈజ్ క్లియర్ టు ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ ఇక్కడ వరకు? ఓకే ఫైన్, ఇది కూడా మనకు ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. సో ఇది ఒకటి మాత్రం అవసరం లేదు యాక్చువల్గా. ఇట్స్ నాట్ నెసెసరీ టు రైట్ దిస్ వన్ ఫర్ ద సేక్ ఆఫ్ ఇనిషియలైజేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ద కంటెంట్స్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫ్లిప్ ఫ్లాప్. దిస్ ఇస్ ఆల్సో వీ కెన్ యూస్. ఇన్స్టెడ్ మనం ఏం చేసేవాళ్ళంటే ఇంతకుముందు రీసెట్ సిగ్నల్ వాడాము. This is actually the, I can simply write alternative to reset signal. Adonda. So just we are clear the content of the flip flops. Otherwise నేను ఒక రీసెట్ పెట్టుకొని డైరెక్ట్గా అక్కడ రాసుకున్నా కానీ సరిపోతుంది. ఓకే, సో you can observe that ప్రీవియస్ క్లాస్లో మనం చదివాం. సో ఏం చదువుకున్నామంటే ఇక్కడ this entire thing. So this entire thing, okay, we are using one particular block. This flip flop is also we are treating as another block. Okay, so two blocks that we are using. This is for one always I can use. This for this one I'm going to use another always block. Anthena, always block, another always block 1 here. Always block 2 I'm going to use for the memory as well as the combination block, right? So here first I have written here is combination block. First I'm writing the combination block. Just wait for 2 minutes. What is this? Before that one statement is there, I will copy it. I think we missed somewhere else. Okay, ఇక్కడ నేను రాసేస్తాను. Yeah, anyway, here also we can write it. There is no problem. So here we have a two statements we can observe here. One statement is the outputs I am initializing with all these things are equal to 0. Not necessary to write, but this is the usual practice. Whatever the output is there, we make all the outputs are equal to 0 because it's we are writing as a register data type. Register data type is actually memory it costs the memory. That's the reason why we have to clear the content of all the register data types. That's the reason why we are using. Next one is case statement we are going to use. Okay, simply directly whatever the equation, whatever the things that are available, I don't want to bother about what is the internal circuitry of all these things. Just I'm going to use this SM chart for the always one statement. Antena? For always one statement, I'm going to use this the block diagram. ఇంతకు ముందు మనం చూసాం ఏం చేసాం మనం, whenever we have a state diagram, the state diagram is comprises of a combination block and the memory element. For every combination block is actually we are getting the information for the combination block based on the state diagram. Okay, memory element is for the always two block we have used. Okay, similarly here also the state SM chart is used to represent the combinational block. Okay, so this is actually meant for combinational like information. So therefore ఇక్కడ combinational block related information రాస్తాం. Okay, So that means that I'm going to copy this one, exactly whatever the information that is there with this I'm using here. చూడండి ఇక్కడ ఏం చేసాం మనం. సో మీరు S0 స్టేట్లో ఉన్నారు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ S0 స్టేట్, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రైట్ ఇన్ ద 3 స్టేట్ 00, 01, 10, 11. It is the decimal representation they have done. So not a problem. Okay. Now if you are in this particular state, okay, now we need to check for the ST signal. ST signal check cheyali kada. If that is 1, okay, then what it has to happen, load signal must be 1, next state will be S1, next state will be S1. So this will be completed. If ST is not there, appudu ekkadiki ellali, next state will be the present state, same only. So that's what the information I am writing here. సో చూడండి ఒకసారి ఇంతకు ముందు నేను రాసిన స్టేట్ డయాగ్రామ్ తాలూకా ప్రోగ్రామ్ మీకు బాగా వస్తే నేను చెప్పే ఈ చిన్న ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఈజ్ మోర్ దెన్ సఫిషియంట్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ దట్. సో అది లేకుండా ఇదే క్లియర్గా అర్థం కావాలంటే ఇట్స్ లిటిల్ బిట్ డిఫికల్ట్. ఓకే, యూ హ్యావ్ టు ప్రాక్టీస్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఐ హ్యావ్ డిస్కస్డ్ ఇన్ ద ప్రీవియస్ క్లాసెస్. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్ ద ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ రిలేటెడ్ టు ద S0. సిమిలర్లీ ఫర్ ద S2 స్టేట్ గురించి మాట్లాడతాం. అక్కడ ఆల్రెడీ మనం ఇంత డిస్కస్ చేసాం. దెన్ M is equal to 0 అండి, ఏమవుతుంది, M is equal to 1 ఉంది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ 1 రాశారు ఇక్కడ, ఇవి M is equal to 1, దెన్ యాడ్ is equal to 1, నెక్స్ట్ స్టేట్ is equal to 2. ఓకే, లేదు, M is not equal to 1, M is equal to 0 then. So M is equal to 0, immediately SH is equal to 1 అవ్వాలి. Okay, else, okay, so next we have to write if K is equal to 0, then again after that one we need to check for the K is equal to 1, it has to go to the state 3, else next state is with this one. So very simple thing actually. It is for S1. So that's the next one is something else. So in the last one, what is the last one? We need to write the state number 3 as well as memory related information, right? So this is for the third case. So I have written here is for the third case. This is for the third case. Finally, I'll write a end case, and I'm going to write memory here. So simply depending upon the clock, next state will be the present state. Okay, this is the always number 2. Okay, always block number 2, and this is always block number 1. Always block number 1. Okay, so please remember. So whatever the diagram that I'm writing here for the combinational circuit as well as a memory element, so this SM chart is applicable at this point, and this memory is actually related to this particular always block. Okay, so please go through the previous classes behavioral modeling carefully. Okay,
scroll down sir once.
You can understand this one. Babu,
second always చూపిస్తారు sir.
Yeah, second always is here. This is the second always block. Okay, always at the rate of positive. ఇదంతే కదా, ఇది క్లాక్ మీద డిపెండెంట్ కదా ఈ మెమరీ ఎలిమెంట్ అనేది. ఇక్కడే ఉంది నెక్స్ట్ స్టేట్ ఉంది, ఇక్కడే ఉంది మనకి ప్రెజెంట్ స్టేట్. వాట్ ఈస్ సింపుల్ నోటేషన్? whenever we have a positive edge of the clock, next present state is assigned by next state అంతే కదా. That's the simple notation.
మెమరీ నెక్స్ట్ వెళ్ళిపోతుంది
బాబు,
ప్రతి క్లాక్ పల్స్ కి నెక్స్ట్ చేంజ్ అయిపోతుంది అంతే కదా సార్?
ఆటోమేటిక్ గా this is a concurrent thing actually. Whenever the clock is there, then only all these things are taken into consideration. మీకు క్లాక్ ఉన్నప్పుడే సో ఇది ఇన్పుట్స్ అనేది తీసుకుంటుంది, ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తుంది, మళ్ళీ దీని నుంచి దీన్ని కూడా వేస్తుంది అనమాట. ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఇక్కడి నుంచి ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళడానికి ఈ ఇన్పుట్స్ అనేవి ఈ కాంబినేషన్ సర్క్యూట్ ఎఫెక్ట్ చేయడానికి క్లాకే మెయిన్ డిపెండెంట్ అనమాట. క్లాక్ ఉంటేనే మిగతా ఆపరేషన్స్ అన్ని జరుగుతాయి. నా ఒకసారి ఇదంతా అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఇంకో క్లాక్ చేసామనుకో, మళ్ళీ అగైన్ నెక్స్ట్ స్టేట్ గో టు ద ప్రెజెంట్ స్టేట్, ఆల్ దిస్ ఇన్పుట్స్ విల్ ఎఫెక్ట్ దిస్ కాంబినేషన్ బ్లాక్ అండ్ ప్రొడ్యూస్ ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్. ఓకే, అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ స్టేట్ విల్ బి అవైలబుల్ హియర్. apply the next clock pulse, then the next state will be coming to the present state, and this present state and along with the previous the coming input signals, it produce again the next state. Okay, so like this process will be repeated depending upon the clock signal. So both the clock signal and two always blocks are both are concurrent to each other. Okay, so and one more thing is that it is important to note that SM chart is meant to develop the combination circuit in generally in a sequential circuit fashion. Okay, the same procedure that we are going to use for the dice game controller. In the next class we are going to see electronic dice game. Okay, so how this dice game is designed by using the Verilog HDL, we will see in the next class. For this one, if you find any difficulty, please let me know. I will explain again also. Okay, fine.
Sir, recordings.
పెడతాను బాబు, రికార్డ్ పెడతాను, కొద్దిగా అవ్వలేదు, పెడతాను.
Okay.
సో బాబు ఒక నిమిషం అందరూ కూడా ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఇవ్వండి, మర్చిపోకండి.
Okay.